Well, I think there is a moral imperative, as the Prime Minister said, to get pupils back. This is about the life chances of our young people, making sure they're getting the education and they're getting all the support they need to get ahead in life. In terms of face coverings, we have throughout this whole pandemic process taken advice from our scientists, from our medical experts, and the current advice from Public Health England is that face coverings are not necessary in schools, and the reason for that is because pupils and staff are mixing in consistent groups. We've, of course, working with Public Health England, also provided advice on how you keep a school secure. And actually, I want to thank teachers, head teachers across the country who have worked so hard to make sure that schools and settings are safe for pupils to return to. But, we, of course, continue to look at all the evidence, and we will continue to take that advice from Public Health England. I think we continue to look at the evidence. I think the key thing is to be driven by the science. You will also have seen the statement that was put out by the chief medical officers in the last couple of days, making clear that actually the chance of being infected by COVID are incredibly small in schools. And just in terms of statistics as well, in June, we had on average around a million pupils in preschool and primary school settings. There were only 70 incidents of COVID. In fact, you're more likely to get infected outside a school setting than in a school setting. Well, this is obviously a matter for the Treasury. This is a matter for the Department for Education. I think what I want to say is that we're very grateful for all the work that teachers have done actually throughout this pandemic, because we have seen schools which have stayed open to support vulnerable children, to support the children of key workers, and as you say, teachers, head teachers are working incredibly hard to make sure that schools are safe settings. And the good news is, and you'll have seen this in the ONS survey that's come out recently, is that there's a high level of confidence from parents in sending their children back to school. So, I very much hope that we're going to see all schools open in September, because at the end of the day, this is about the life chances of our young people. Well, the Chancellor set out very clearly the position on the furlough scheme. And as you'll know, the furlough scheme, together with the self-employment scheme, has supported 12 million jobs across the whole country. And if you look at the sum total of the support that the government has provided, around £160 billion, incredibly comprehensive by any international comparison. The key issue now is that we continue to open up the economy in a phased and cautious manner, as we're doing. You'll have seen in the summer statement the Chancellor made, where he set out support for job creation, the Kickstart scheme to support young people, support for apprenticeships, for traineeships, for green jobs. That's the direction of travel, and we just want to make sure that the economy starts to motor again.